Hello everyone and welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for our little 600 subscriber little special video here. We're going to start out with me doing a 20 lap Indy 500 challenge, as of course our Kyle Larson, the number 17 HendrickCars.com/Aaron McLaren Indy car that he ran in real life in the Indy 500 here. With this challenge I have to avoid all the wrecks and find my way to victory lane and winning this race in a 20 lap span with a little bit of a lower difficulty, just because I was about the right one I could find that would allow everything to work properly here in NR2003. And then after this we will have a compilation of all the failed attempts of this challenge I had before and some hellacious crashes, which will be fun to see. So first part is doing the race, second part compilation. So here we are with the race. We're starting all the way at the back, of course, here in 33rd, keeping my distance behind the cars in front of me, just because you're going to see what happens here on the start of these races as we go into the front stretch. They're already wrecking at the front of the field. Massive pileup. We just shoot to the inside, dodge half the field, make a huge move on the outside of Ferrucci, and just like that, into turn 1 and 2, we're already in the top 15, literally passing almost half the field right there as they all crash down the front stretch and had to check up to avoid it. We're now on the outside of Kiffin Simpson through turn 1 into turn 2 here. Indy make that pass from position. Down the back stretch, we're now caught up to another 2 cars in front of us. I believe that is going to be Willpower and Reeves VK. We get around both of them now, so continue to work our way forwards. Catching up now on Alexander Rossi and Marcus Armstrong in the 11 here as we go by them 3 wide outside lane. Aggressive move right there out of turn 4. A little bit of contact with Rossi, almost down a little pale wall. We somehow both save it. Keep it green, and we take the position here down the front straightaway as we have moved up a ton of this opening lap of racing. Now I feel say we're in 8th, going to the inside of Colton Hurd up for a 7th. We make that move now the inside of Marcus Erickson, trying to get in the top 5 now. Go to the inside of him. We are flying through the field so far. Now in 6th place. Next up is the pass for 5th, which will be just a pass for 4th on the racetrack, which will be the 5 of Pato. Oh, barely get by Pato for 4th right there. Now trying to go by Scott Dixon for 3rd place on the racetrack. We dive underneath Dixon, take 3rd away. Now we're going to get by Scotty Mackle, Scott McLaughlin for Team Penske to get into 2nd here down the front stretch. We get a huge run, go all the way to the inside, all the way down the inside saver barrier. Huge run, barely beat McLaughlin at the line. So we take 2nd place away just like that. Here in Indy, now we got one last car to pass, and that is the 10 of Alex Blow. 2 laps in, we save it, almost wipe out in turn 1. That would have been game over, but we save it now. Here we are on lap 5. We have now caught the 10 of Alex Palou, looking to take the lead and drive away so early in this 20 lap race. We now caught the back of the 10 of Alex Palou, shoot to his outside, a little bit of a lift through 1, down the short chute into turn 2, still side by side for the lead of the greatest spectacle in racing. Indy 500. Palou on the inside holds us off for now. We're still tight on his outside. We got a little bit loose on his outside, had to lift a little bit lap here. Now we're just in his draft down the entire backstretch, maxing out at 200 miles an hour as we shoot to the inside of Palou, and the corner's gonna be, it is inside, a little bit of contact. He's at the fence behind us, but we take the lead with 16 to go in the Indy 500 from Alex Palou. Now a few laps later, Christian Rasmussen has crashed out of the race, and there's trouble in front of us as the car spun around the outside wall. By God, that is the 66 of Tom Blomqvist that's completely wiped out in front of us. We somehow avoid it, thank God, keep our hopes alive of completing this race, and are now just driving away, lapping a bunch of cars. So most of this race will be restless lapping cars. We now lapped our teammate Callum Ilott in the 6 right there. And now we're going to find a way now to try to get by the outside of Rosenquist in the 60, get by him right there. And like I said, most of this race now is going to be just passing lap cars because the difficulty is a little lower than I expected it to be. Flying by Canapino right there. Now trying to find a way by Ed Carpenter. Continuing to lap cars left and right. We just swing to the inside, back up in front of Carpenter, clearing him there, putting him on 1 lap down, and continuing on, or 2 laps down, continuing our path forwards, just slicing and dicing through the pack here in Indy. Catching up to another car in front of us. I believe it's going to be the 98 of Marco Andretti, maybe. Looks like it is as we dive to the inside of him, and indeed it is Marco. So you can just tap the inside wall right there, then come up, clear Marco, put him another lap down, and continue forwards. The next couple of cars for catching will be Ryan Hunter-Ray and Graham Rahal up ahead. Now big run on the back of Hunter-Ray, dive to the inside of him, put him a lap down, and dive now to the outside of another car. I believe it's Elio Castroneves. A little bit of contact right there with the 4-time Indy 500 champion, nearly crashing. We put him 1 down, or rather 2 down, that is. Now later we're diving to the inside of Rahal, and we go by 4 cars. Rahal, Daly, Fittipaldi, and Sato, put them all 1 lap down. So you have a massive lead now, 4 to go. We're lapping real life Indy 500 champion Joseph Newgarden. Here we go by him, put him 1 lap down, put Kyle Kirkwood a lap down here with 4 to go, coming to 3 to go. Now we're about to put Catherine Legg like 4 laps down now here with 3 laps to go. We get a huge run Upper draft down the front stretch. I mean, barely get her at the yard of bricks right there. And now on to 2 laps to go in this race. About to lap Marcus Armstrong once again. Him and Marco Andretti, which we will do. Or no, Linus Lundqvist rather, which we do. We put them both a lap down. A little bit of a glitch there. I don't know what happened there. In the recording, a little bit of glitch. We put them both a lap down. Continue on forwards here in the race. Coming to the white flag this time. So we're going to dominate and win this race with a massive, nearly 20-second lead on Scott Dixon. Big run now on the back of Mr. Kiffin Simpson. We put him 2 laps down. Now white flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here. The Indianapolis 500. Looks like we're going to complete our mission here and get the victory here on this final lap and complete the Indy 500 20-lap challenge. But the real treat is going to be all the fails compilation coming up after this here. It should be very interesting. We bounce off the wall for turn 2. They're nearly choking it away on the last lap. Don't want to pull a J.R. Hildebrand here and completely fumble it away on the last lap as we work our way now down the backstretch and into turn 3 for the final time here in Indianapolis. We go through that just fine. Now coming into 4 for the final time. Looks like we are going to do what Larson could not in real life here, and that is win the Indianapolis 500 as a rookie. We come flying down the front stretch for the final time as we cross the yard of bricks. We have won the Indy 500 in spectacular, dominating fashion over Scott Dixon and Alex Palou. After we flew through the field in about 5 or 6 laps, we spin out afterwards to kind of do a mini-ish burnout there. Now we come down the front stretch to finish up. We're going to just park it right in front of the yard of bricks and now begin the part where we get to the fun crash compilation aspect of this video, which we'll do right now as we park it right at the start finish line in the yard of bricks to celebrate winning the Indianapolis 500.
flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Inside, we got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Clear inside. We got a wreck on the back straight. Looks like we're bent up on the back end. Car inside. There's an accident in turn 3. Clear inside. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. You're